โน้นเราโดนพี่แบงค์แกล้ง
เอ้ยอันนี้เขา
พาพี่แบงค์พาเล่นเพลงอินิกมาแซก
บอกไว้ก่อนว่า
ฮะ
นี่เขาสตรีมอยู่ภาคไทย
ฮะ
ฮะ
สตรีมฮะคือ
ก็สตรีมอยู่
นนท์นะ
เออถึงยังไม่มีใครดูเพราะเพิ่งเปิดเมื่อกี้เลยนี่มาแล้ว
งั้นเราไม่กวนแล้วกัน
จะเอาจริงจะอยู่ก็ได้นะ
นั่นเป็นสิ่งที่ไม่ควรทำไม่งั้นเดี๋ยวเราพูดมาก
หรอเดี๋ยวพอพูดคนเดียวเดี๋ยวว่าอีกนิดเดียวอีกนิดมันก็มีแต่คนเล่นอะไรอยู่ก็ไม่รู้อีกนิดก็มีแต่วัยรุ่นโอเค
These two teams now, and you see what these teams capable of. I mean, capable enough to beat out Korea C2. Very strong Bryce, very strong Ella, and they've kind of got everything. And when you look at today's match, I mean, very, very scary stuff because we're now in the realms of these teams can't really just win on either of these picks. Before in this tournament, I think we have been seeing a lot of Bryce versus LN, whereas in this matchup, it does kind of seem like Thailand can take points on anything, and same with China.
But now moving on to the picks and bans, and we got some information right here. Thailand is going to protect LN1, and China is going to be protecting SV1. With and the bans is actually going to be SV2 for Thailand and Vice1 for China.
ไม่เคยชอบกดเอกนี้เท่าไหร่เลยฮะ
This sort of picks and bans.
เปิดมาด้วยไฮบริด2
I think. Wait. I was gonna say something that this has completely thrown me off a little bit. Thailand have picked Hybrid 2 first, which I'm not gonna lie. I expected Thailand to just pick out the entire Rise pool, but the SV ban makes a lot of sense. I think China are gonna sweep SV pretty easily.
ประเด็นตอนนี้มาแล้ว
I expected Thailand to go for Rise.
แมปนี้มันจะเจาะจีนได้แค่ไหนแล้วเนี่ย อันนี้วัดกันแล้วว่าใครจะบาดเจ็บเยอะกว่าเนี่ยแมปนี้เราจะแมปซีทำให้บาดเจ็บหนักได้เราดูแนวโน้มคิดว่านี้ถ้าพลิกดูเชิงก่อนก็ได้นะเพราะเอาจริงจีนมันก็ไม่ค่อยมีอะไรที่แก้ทางเราได้ขนาดนั้นยกเว้นจะเล่นพวก LN เลขสูงๆเนาะ2 3 4 1 2 3 4ด้วยซ้ำมั้ง
When you have like players like Pavic Konkawi, but when it comes to grand finals, I think this is where Parpongo shines the most because he can scales really well, and I don't think he will drop that much points compared to finals. I think his skills will stay the same throughout the weekend, last weekend. So yeah. I think Thailand has had a chance to win, but on the other hand, China, you see Donex has been the kind of main character for China, but also with the support of Parasol Tree and Yasin Bad Boy as well. So this could be really close.
Yeah, I mean, I do agree. Paponga does scale really well, so it does make sense here for a more physical pick to be coming in from Thailand. But at the same time, the reason why we're seeing China here in the first place as seed number 8 is because they have been scaling better than I've ever seen any team scale basically. And I mean, we'll have to see whether or not this is a good pick. This is already getting into it right now. We're starting from.
จากหลายคนอยู่นะแต่ก็โอ้โหปาวินบิ๊กดรอปนะแต่เวลาแบบนี้เขาว่าแอคควรไม่สำคัญเลยแต่มันก็มิดกันเว้ยโอ้นี่โมไม่เห็นเลยว่าจะมีใครฟูลคอมโบได้ให้ใครเล่นก่อนอ๋อ
That's for sure, but everyone's still
โดนเอ็กก็ลองทำสิ่งที่โดนเอ็กทำถนัดที่สุดคือแครี่โอ้เหมือนจะมีคนมาคุยด้วย
Wait, this is crazy. I was gonna say, how's no one missed yet? Pavin finds the first miss there. Tanks the accuracy down to 99.6. It still looks like Pavin has strong accuracy in contention, but Paponga does drop a little bit below down to 99.2, and Pavin finds another miss.
Yeah, and this map is on the shorter side of the pool. 1 minute 54 seconds, already halfway through the map. Pavin finding really disgusting misses here. Already 24,000 point lead towards China. I was gonna say it's only 1 miss and 2 traded back, but
แชมเปี้ยนชิพจะรอมาประมาณชั่วโมง
we're going to see
ไม่
more
ได้
than
จะมา
just that.
Pavin's got the combo. This combo is not managing to stay
Ui,
high all, and the
Thai
accuracy is
thằng tập
really not good for Pavan right now. Yassi Fanboy's down there, but
นี่เขาสตรีม
Pop
YouTube
missing
เลย
out.
แต่ถึงอะไรมีแค่โอมออดีโอม
Some sort of
Oh my
carry-ass
god.
performance from Konkawi,
Yeah,
but
that need-
still above
ไม่รู้ดิ
90K score lead.
เหมือนแมปลองเชิงเลย
It's just the supporting two combos right
หรอ
now.
ใช่เพราะแบบนี้เขาว่ามิดง่ายสุดในพูลแล้ว
You look at Paris
เอามาดูว่ามันเล่นนิ่งกันแค่ไหน ซึ่งคำตอบก็คือเอาทำไม
Oh,
Never
โอ้แย่แล้ว
mind. And now we're back to one full combo.
แต่โอ้โหทีมสกอร์โคตรอิลีโก้เลยอะไรวะ
China's
นั่น
going to take this, approaching the end of the map. There's just a bit more streams, and that is
What
forced
the
for
fuck? Yeah.
China, and that's going to be a match,
Oh.
a break.
โอ้โห
I mean, yeah,
Oh.
that was
Oh.
just an absolute collapse with the 4 misses towards the end. But ultimately, I mean,
อันนี้โชคเองนะเนี่ยโชคเอง
Kunkawe and Donex
อุ้ย
really
มิดสิบอะไรวะนั่น
MVPs of this lobby, and
Oh.
with Thailand having
มิดสิบเลยเหรอ
the MVP Kunkawe
อันนี้มันเหมือนแบบ
88K,
เนี่ยเหมือนที่
does
เขาเคย
show
บอกอะ
they
จะ
have
เจอ
got the
จะเจอ
potential,
จีน
and even Parpogger
เจอ
with
จีน
962
จีนมันไม่ได้แบบ
is basically
สกอร์เวอร์อะไรขนาดนั้นนะเรามีแต่เรา
เออ
พลาดเอง
ใช่
มีแต่พลาดเองอย่างเดียว
pretty ugly
Oh.
misses towards the start there.
Oi.
If-
I thought
if
we
Singapore
are
had
getting
something wrong with,
sweep.
like, I don't know, keyboard or something going on, because that's 8 200s. And it's just really strange seeing 8 200s 10
นี่เบรก
misses
พอยต์
on
แรก
that
อันนี้มาจาก
hard.
ปาวินไม่นิ่งเอง
It's yeah, I don't know. I'm not quite sure because Thailand did have the accuracy advantage.
มันมีจุดหนึ่งที่มิดรัวๆแบบมิดรัวๆมันหลุดไป
It's just really
Little
uncomfortable.
prediction.
I think the Adam switching is actually quite easy. It's
บอก
just
ว่า
the
ที
lead
ม
just
ไม่
left
ซื้อ
well, and
แปดปอก
it's really easy for you to trip up. You can get good ratio.
Uh-huh.
I think
Oh.
when it comes to the physicality, it's not as bad as the next pick, which is LN4. I think
Let's
this is going
go
to be the most
LN2
difficult LN pick
เปิ
out
ดเปิดเลย
in
โบ
for
เป้
LN match.
ไอโน่ไปเอาไมค์ดีๆมาพูด
This
มา
is just insanity. I do
My.
not know what to say about this match.
ใช้โทรศัพท์ทำไม
Yeah, it's that it
Hmm.
definitely is, and this map is actually over a minute longer than Hybrid 2, what we just seen, and obviously,
Bowling
much more
MWC เนี่ย
and
ใครจะ
based
บิ๊ก
on
กลับ
what
มา
we see
เนี่ย
in Hybrid 2, China must
เกม
be
แรก
pretty confident going into this, but then you also
อันนี้เล่น
still
ยังไง
need to
วะ
be scared of the Kunkawe
เออ
988K that he
พวก
just
พรอะไร
got.
ไปเลย
So anything can still happen, but China, I think they
ฮะ
definitely
อะไร
got
นะ
a bit of a lead on
ไอ
this
ซิม
map.
อ่ะเขาไม่เขาเลือกอะไร
Yeah,
วัต
we'll
ถุ
see
หา
what
ยาก
happens
อะไร
because
ไปก็
Thailand's accuracy
น่า
was
ทัน
and
ซิม
if
ซิม
Pavan does
ซิม
manage
อะไร
to,
อะ
hold the misses back a little
ไอ
bit
โล
on
ก
this one,
โลกอะไรเลยวะโลก
Thailand
เจ็ด
could definitely hold it together. Like that.
อะไรหายากอะไรคือริโอ
เอ้ยไม่ไอวัตถุอ่ะไอสอบอะมันอะไรอ่ะมันในเกมมันเรียกว่าวัตถุหายาก
The previous pick,
What
which is
the
Hybrid
hell?
2, just because of how
มันกดเรียกว่า
this map can be.
เนี่ย
But there's also just so much more.
โคตรสรรหาเรื่องเลย
เออ
But here we go.
Yeah,
The
the
second
tempo will-
pick of this match.
เดี๋ยวเขาเลือกกันเดี๋ยวไปอะ
Able to see if Thailand
ดูยอด
take
วิว
their
ดิ
breakpoint back
ดูแค่นี้
or
ก็
China's
รู้
going
แล้ว
to run away with it.
ก่อนยอดวิวเป็นพัน
Yeah, and just with
โอ้
this
สูสีสูสี
somewhat slow intro and just getting straight into it. No time left to waste, and it's
Map
going
นี้
to
เล่นไง
be even for
แกน
as
ฟา
long
นอล
as
เฮ้ย
Crystal Turks finds
เฮ้ย
the
เฮ้ย
first
เฮ้ย
one.
เฮ้ย
China's
เฮ้ยมีคนวิท
back
มีคนวิท
from
โอ้ย
Park
สั่งเราวิท
11.
เอ้ย
Back-to-back
เราวิท
misses
สอง
is going to get
เอ้า
me slightly
เดี๋ยว
โอ้ย
เรา
เอ้ยแต่ตัวนิ่งมิดเนี่ยตัวนิ่งจีนมิดเติร์กมิดแบบนี้เขาว่าสัญญาณที่ดีเนี่ยถ้าเติร์กมิดอะ
เฮ้ยมีที่คนที่คน
อ๋อ
ไม่มีสองคนแล้วอ่ะ
Finding these repeated misses
โอ้ย
once
ปาวิน
more.
โคตร
โอ้โห
Bring the lead into China's favor by 8,000 points,
พา
just
วิน
about.
สองรอบ100%
But Parpogger also misses as well.
โอ้ย
They just don't have their
แบบยากจัด
She's struggling so much.
มีสองคนสองรอบ
You can see right now, Turks.
Yeah,
despite
เขาเรียกอะไรไป
has finally
ต้อง
climbed
ตี
this
แป
combo,
ด
back
การ
into
ฟ้าจ่าย
the
ที่
budget
คน
mark.
นี้
So
ก็รู้
yeah, the lead is on
อเม
China
ริ
and
กา
also
โดน
this
แม่
is
แม่งโดนอเมริกา
You
ตัว
can
วิ
see
น
also
100%
the 1v1
เมริ
matchup
กา
between
เก้าเก้า
Konkawi
ห้า
and Donex.
เอ้ย
And
คน
double misses
Oh.
against Thailand. Have
Yeah,
it
that-
pick up misses there.
Yeah.
ไอ้นั่น
Going
นะ
great
Thằng
right
Lu-
now within these
ส่งรูปไปแล้วโคตรสถาน
being way too many misses early on into the map, and
ก็
just about now,
ก็
only
ดีอยู่
approaching
แห
the
ละ
halfway mark, Turks did find that
แล้ว
drop
แต่ว่านายจะเล่นยังไงอะ
beforehand, but yeah, Kinkawe and Donex, the only FCs of this lobby,
ดี
and
แบบได้
trying to keep their
มันก็ดีแหละแต่ว่า
Kinkawe 17,000 point lead towards
Oh.
China. There is still
Oh.
much room to bring that back, but
คอมโบ
Parpogger
ทีม
still
จัดเลยเนี่ย
finding these misses at places you wouldn't really want to be finding these misses at, giving it love, score towards China that even now you still do not want to give, but there is still plenty
ของอื่นวะยากว่ะ
Dangerous part of the map here, even though it's relatively less dense, but accuracy lead is actually fairly even. Thailand's accuracy is still fine. It's still keeping in track with China. It's just purely misses. That's giving this 20,000 point lead.
เขามีภาพเนี่ย
very stressful for both of these teams. That's where you
วัน
can
นี้
see
เขาเข้าไปเล่น
we may see more
โอ้ย
misses coming in right now, and that's Parponga dropping the combo right
ๆ
before
เฮ้ย
the
เติร์กมัน
last
กลับ
kill
มา
of
นิ่ง
the
ได้
map.
เฉยเลยโอ
Here
เค
we go. This is the same pattern you see at the intro. Pavin picks up another miss, and another one from Pavin. The accuracy is still clean, but they need misses from China right now, or else China can run away with this super easy. It's now a 33,000 point lead. They need a miss from China as soon as possible.
What the fuck
Wait, Donex still full combo.
Hey.
Donex does find that.
เฮ้ยไม่ใช่แล้วก่อนก็มี
It is ultimately not
ไอ้
good
ก่อน
to
ก็มีทำได้ไง
few
วะ
seconds off the bat.
ก่อนจะวีน
เฮ้ยนี่เขาว่านิฟจินทำไม่ได้แล้วนั่นน่ะนิฟจินทำไม่ได้นิฟจินทำไม่ได้แบบนี้นิฟจินแพ้ทางนิฟจินทำไม่ได้
Donex only with the one slider rate as well, but that's not enough for Thailand to take the point. Overall, their players just feel like they can hold 3,000 combos.
Pavin,
They are
good
not
Pavin.
missing very often whatsoever.
Once again, I just want to point out Pavin has the lowest 200 count in the lobby, but has 19 misses, and that was probably the undoing for Thailand right there. I think that Thailand's accuracy is really strong with both Pavin and Kokawa getting single-digit 200s, but it's just his combos, and China just somehow managed to hold their combos together super well. And Konkawi there still back-to-back full combos. He has not dropped a single miss yet.
Talking about accuracies from Thailand, every single player's ratio
เมื่อ
from
กี้
Thailand.
ก่อนกวีมันก็ฟูลคอมโบบ็อกคิวเป็นเจอ
So it really
ฮัลโหล
does go to show how well Thailand can perform on the accuracy side of things. But yeah, like you said, it really does just come down to these misses, and that is ultimately what's costing them these points thus far. I think they're going to need to change up their game a little bit and start picking into maybe less physical rice maps. I know what we're going to do. We're in the grand finals. The grand finals now. It's going to be very physical regardless. But yeah, going from rice to the jump stream pick, very anchor heavy.
แค่อาชีพเป็นตื่นวะอาชีพเป็นอะไรวะ
I think both me and Potassium are thinking the same thing right now. So
Yeah,
you want to say it?
we mentioned this a little bit before stream.
อย่าวินเลยในดูที่เขาส่ง
I'm
ไป
not gonna say this is bad thing for Thailand. I think they're definitely very strong on this, but when we're comparing scores from
เขา
finals,
แค่เข้าเกมมากด2โลเล่น
got kind of a ridiculous team score on Rise 2.
ๆไม่
They
แต่ตอนแรก
are insane.
ตอนแรกเขานึกว่าเขาดวงดีนะเว้ยเขากด
มัน
ดู
การั
ป
น
อ
ตีว่า
เขากดดูประวัติปุ๊บ82
นั่นดิมันถึงการันตีรู้ขนาดนั้นโอ้โคตรงงเลย
ประเด็นคือ82ไม่พอนะเว้ยหลุดเลทไปแล้วด้วย
กูไอตอนเขาส่งโซบินเขาก็กล้าเขาไม่ดูว่ะมันถึงได้ไงวะเลทอ่ะ
Thailand's score was
โคตรงงเลยอ่ะเขาไม่ได้ทำเลยไม่ใช่เหรอวะ
So also we are in the finals now. Much harder, different map. So although the patterns may be similar, it's still a jump stream.
เกมแจกโลให้เราเยอะ
Still
เกิน
faster. It's still different. It's still 2 minutes 50 seconds. And with this physicality, with this higher BPM, China can still find room for those misses really. And if it does get traded 1-to-1,
ไม่เห็น
Thailand,
เก่งเลย
we've
ไม่
seen
เห็น
so
เก่ง
far
เลย
have got that accuracy.
ผมเองเนี่ย
That's for sure. We need to. I think quite a lot of focus needs to be put on Pavin right now. I think he has really good
โอ้
accuracy, but it's
แม
just
ป
a
นี้
matter
โค
of
ตรวัดใจ
holding
วัดใจอีกแล้วเอาจริงเลือกอะไรมาก็วัดใจหมดแล้วตอนนี้
So we need Pavin to show up as soon as possible.
1.3x ท็อป
Getting some players switching in here.
299 BPM
High coming in as the
นิ้ว
Rise
ความเร็ว
specialist.
แสง
They have been actually putting off a lot of scores that focus on combo as
ไอ
well.
เทมเลย
So
เนี่ย
I'm
แบ็คโฟร์
expecting some strong combos on the
Shit,
side of
I
China.
think
But whether or not it's going to be full combos,
Ooh.
we'll have to see because 299 BPM. I don't know about you guys, but that seems pretty high to me.
Yeah, it's actually great that you mentioned the
Seems
the
pretty
combos
high,
that thing from
King.
China. I think this is genuinely how they have made it this far through the tournament. It's just all based
ตอน
on
นี้
that
เป็นไงบ้าง
incredible
โดน
combo
เพลง
these
ที่สาม
players are able to pull off, and ultimately when we're at this physicality and this density, that is
ใครจะมิดคนแร
that
ก
is the
ว่า
most important thing. And now we're getting into the map, and it's only the beginning.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's, as you said, it's just beginning. China can still pull this back. one
พาราโซคุมไม่ได้แล้วแต่มันก็น่าจะคอมโบได้เหมือนเดิม
but it must begin right now
มันเร็วไปสำหรับพาราโซ
China's
แล้ว
one of
เนี่ย
those teams where, you know,
โห
once you start losing your grip
ดูดิคุมแม็กไม่ได้อะเหลืองอย่างเยอะเลย
China would take
เหลือง
the
เต็ม
match
จอ
without even realizing
แต่คนอื่นก็ดู
What are these accuracies?
Maybe
What
even
are they
higher.
doing here? We have a
ก็
9
9.5
เรียบร้อย
เรียบร้อย early on.
consistency dip
And that was a really nasty
เรียบร้อย
drops very early
ตอน
on
นี้
for
คือ
the
ไทย
match.
อ่ะมีอยู่คนเดียวที่ไม่มิดอ่ะ
This is not the
แต่พอเขาพูด
stamina
มิด
map,
นี่
but
งง
still
นะ
somewhat
ไทย
fucking all FC's gone from the Thailand side, and China still holding on strong. Triple FC so
จี
far
ไม่
the
มี
map
ของ
is 300 and it's really showing.
เรียบร้อย
He's gone.
อ้าว
That's a bit of tilt. I
นั่น
reckon
เลย
that
เอาจริงอันนั้นไม่น่าจะออกทันแล้วอะน่าจะออกไม่ทันแล้วเนี่ย
that's really unfortunate
มี
right
นั้นที่อะไร
now it's just one of those things it's just
อันนี้
unfortunate
คือยอมแพ้แล้วเหรอ
on the other hand we see Parasol Tree and I don't know what high picking up a miss traded by Pavin as well but it's just not enough we'll have to see what
เอาจริงมันเอาบอร์ดไม่ได้แล้วเนี่ย ช้าไป
we're halfway through into this 300 BPM gauntlet and still Donix is outscoring
เรียบร้อยปล่อย
everyone
ไป
in the lobby right now
Yeah, still with holding on strong with that combo. We did see some misses
Too
from the other two
late to
players there,
avoid.
but ultimately we did see some more misses from the Thailand side. I think it's pretty crazy to me that Parpaga just stopped playing up and left. That was I haven't seen that one before.
I think just before he left, he had a really rough, like, misread or misplay of a particular pattern that dropped him all the way down to 97% or 98%, somewhere around there. So I think with a mistake like that and a performance like this from China, I mean, there is absolutely no way Thailand would have won this map.
Yeah, for sure. They've still got
โอ้
very
ย
strong
อย่างนี้ไปถึง
combos.
ร้านวะเนี่ย
Yeah, there's not much you can do about this. You can see right now, there's still one full combo, and the accuracy lead is just so overwhelming right now. Parasol Tree was the lowest accuracy. I say again, lowest accuracy on the Chinese side, still beating out Hong Kong, who was mid
โอ้โห
MVP
เดี๋ยว
so
จริ
far
ง
on
วูด
this
นแม
match.
เดอร์
This is just showing how strong China's performance on Rise 2 is, and that's why I was doubting with Potassium earlier on this pick.
And I think I almost understand now the hybrid pick early from Thailand because while Thailand has been so good at the Rice so far in the tournaments, it's looking like now they're not
หนึ่ง
comfortable
เขียว
with the level of physicality.
หนึ่ง
they're seeing
เขียว
on Rice.
Yeah, I mean, overall, this
โอ้
has
หนึ่ง
been
เขียว
a huge step up from
เกินไป
the
ป้า
finals last week, right? And this, I think last week it was something around 280 BPM, so now that we're up at
กล้าม
just
เนื้อ
over
ดิบ
300.
กล้ามเนื้อดิบ
Yeah, it's a
ชน
huge
เอฟซี
step
รอน
up,
ไม่
and I
ได้
also
ว่ะ
want to mention that China
เออ
would have
ชน
won
เอฟ
that
ซีรอน
point
ไม่ได้จริง
regardless. It was over 1 million points that they had that lead by, so our part of the league did not really change the results.
This is actually quite interesting to point out right now is that we have
China
two maps so
big
far. We have a Rise pick,
ส่งแล้ว
pick, and
ยาก
pick, and
นะ
they all went
ใช้
to
ไม่ต้อง
China.
มันเจาะ
So
ตรงไหน
Thailand,
ได้
I
วะ
think for me, what they would do is that after what I would do as a captain is that I would call a tactical timeout right after this, just to calm down just a bit.
โอ้ย
just to make
เพลง
sure
ดี
everyone's just all warmed up.
เออ
Just
เพลง
calm down
ดี
a
จัด
bit, and then pick what they think is their best pick.
Still got some LN picks left for China. They're going to be sticking with their initial plan here. Going for the long one now. This is 4 minutes long. And with the stamina that we saw, Thailand starting to run out of stamina on that Rise pick towards the end. The same may just happen on this one.
Oh yeah, most definitely. This map is 4 minutes long, and this as well is quite physical. I would like to say it's very dense. It's somewhat broken jump stream, sometimes inverse at points. So yeah, China after playing Race 2, going straight into Race 3 might really throw Thailand here for a loop. But I mean, I'm just gonna keep saying it at this point. Thailand have got the accuracy, and all it really takes is just one player to lock in, get that combo down, and Thailand can start taking these points back. And it does just start with one breakpoint.
That is for sure. Hopefully we'll get to see Parponga coming back to this. We're still still not seeing Thailand's third play yet. Maybe we might be seeing Kiruru, but I highly doubt that. I think at this point now we're getting to a point where I think Kiruru might be a bit too. Oh, actually, never mind. Kiruru's actually going to come in.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
interesting switch in. I was kind of in agreement with you there a little bit because Kiruru is one of those players that if you put Kiruru in like an early to mid-game LN pool, gonna absolutely destroy almost everyone in the world on all of those maps. But now more physical, that's not quite their strength. So we'll see if they can keep up with this level of physicality. 250 BPM for 4 minutes long.
อันนี้เขา
It's a bit
เท่า
much
ที่
to
เขาดู
ask
ใน
for,
แชท
you would feel like, against China in particular.
Yeah, like you said about Kiruru coming in, replacing Parponger, so maybe he's just having issues with his keyboard and whatnot, so he can't really play these maps. You would expect him to come in for this map, but yeah, no, we do see Kiruru instead, and I mean, we can't even say that he is not suited for this map, right? Everyone in this lobby is more than capable of getting good scores, but they just need to really get it now, and especially with the nerves these players might be having, might be a tough ask, but yeah, most certainly possible.
จีนเขา
Checking out some of the
เขา
score
มี
Kiruru on
บิว
Locust
ความ
Scrap.
มั่นใจมาตั้งแต่
He
ร
did
อบที่แล้ว
FC
แล้ว
off the maps in that 13, so he does have the physicality. So it is possible. It is definitely possible for Thailand to take this back.
โอ้โหแต่คิดรู้จะไหวไหมวะแมปนี้
Let's see how it goes right now. The accuracy definitely looking
เขา
strong.
เคยลองเล่นแล้ว มันอาจจะไม่ได้แพ้ทางขนาดนั้นนะแต่มันก็บีทีมสูงอยู่ดีอะมันไม่ใช่แพ้แมปที่ออกแพ้ทางเขาขนาดนั้นแต่มันเร็วไปแค่นั้นแหละ
Thailand right now, actually, they're averaging above 99.8, but as you said before, it's all about the combo. So there's not a lot.
It's
you
all
can say
about
right
the
now. It's
combo,
just, you have to wait until you get the burn in the ending, and that's such a dirty drop of Kiruru. The jumps, just the Ellen spam there, really just drop the accuracy down to 99.
ไอ้ยา
โอเควันหลังเขาไม่พูดละ
ไอ้ยา
Yeah, again, but still, Thailand's got the accuracy advantage, but Kiruru finds yet another miss, and he did find some really nasty misses on those LN rolls previously, but still only a quarter of the way through the map, and Thailand, everyone's back to the 400 combo cap, they have got the accuracy advantage, they can bring this back, as they are doing right now, they're down to
แบบ
only
นี้
1,000
แบบนี้
points
ยาว
towards
อยู่
China's favor.
4 นาที
Super
Ui,
close to
Dawn
Dawn X
Dom
now.
à.
That's with a miss there on Team
Ồ.
China. That's going to be a lead.
แต่พาราโซนี่มันจะนิ่งทุกสาขาไม่ได้นะเว้ย
So far, and yes, a fanboy missing
อุ้ย
now as
เบรก
well.
พอยต์เบรกพอยต์
เฮ้ยใจเย็นใจเย็นใจเย็น
So far, but it's a long map. There's still
ท่อน
so much
นี้
left.
แพ้ทางฮิรุรุ
But
แต่
Haven's now finally stepping up as we have expected so far. 99.7.
เฮ้ย
Also followed
คอมเม
by
นเท
his
เตอร์หยุด
second,
ก่อน
his
คอมเมนเทเตอร์
brother-in-law
หยุด
Kong Kao as well, doing super well, and the score is now up to 5 digits. This is looking good for Thailand right now. Kiruru has stabilized his accuracy up to 2,000 combo bar.
มาดูกันว่าท่อนท้ายจะแตกกันแค่ไหนท่อนท้ายมันแบบ full LN แพทขึ้นโคตรหนา
Still holding on to that full combo, matched by
ไม่
Parasol,
ไม่
but
เขาไม่
just
พูดอะไร
not on the accuracy side of things, and they've managed to build up a 14,000 point lead. We have not seen that yet in this entire match, and we're in the fourth map, but yeah, like you said, there's still a third of the map left to go, still plenty of time for things to go
Team ก็ต้อง
wrong,
มี
but the question is, can Thailand hold on to this lead that they've got?
ลิมิตความ
Yeah, it's
consistency
definitely
ก็
gonna
มี
come
บ้าง
into their top two players right
แต่
now.
เพราะว่ามันไม่น่าดรอป
If
แล้ว
you
นะ
look at the accuracies there, all of the Thailand players are beating out China right now. But
Yeah, Tony
Kiruru does
Khut
find
nah.
another miss. Still tied in
Ui.
terms of accuracy with Parasol Tree. So the ACK is very well in favor of Thailand, but they can't afford too many more misses.
อือ
I'm very scared for
On
Kiruru right
down.
now.
Ui.
There's so many more.
ไป
เพิ่ม
อี
อี
ก
โดน
นิ
หรอ
ดนึง
Upcoming
อุ้ย
right
อันนี้
now.
วันแฮน
The
คิว
last
โค
score
ตร
is
ยาว
just super dense LM density patterning
Ooh.
with a couple of jump shot right there.
Ooh.
Kiruru
Nia
is
Suntrace.
treated by Yasin fanboy. The school is
มีอีกรอบ
extending
มีอีกรอบ
towards
มีท่อน
Thailand's
เมื่อกี้อีกรอบ
build.
มีท่อนเมื่อกี้อีกรอบ
Look at Havin
Mi
right now.
love.
Still holding the combo.
Mi love,
Combo
mi
still
love.
holding the
Yang
combo.
on, yang
Combo
on.
as well. So actually, the accuracy is still on Thailand. But again, all eyes are on Kiruru right now because I'm
Ooh.
getting quite scared for Kiruru.
อู้
Yes,
อุ้ย
Fanboy
พารา
does
ซู
find
ดรอ
limits, and so does Parasol Tree. We're into the closing of the map, and Thailand have still got this huge lead, 24,000 points, and as long as it's not an actual collapse in Thailand, they're going to take this break point back, and ultimately, these misses that they've been having throughout this map has not changed the score at all. This is an absolute dominant performance on the accuracy side of things.
Ooh.
If you told me that this was the map that Thailand was going to win first, I would have not believed you whatsoever. This is a crazy
เดี๋ยวดู
performance
เมกา
from
พรุ่งนี้
Pavan
นะ
in particular.
เมกาเกี่ยวแค่10 พอ
988k only full combo.
เมกาบอกเกี่ยวขวาเกี่ยวแค่10 พอครับ
What is that? I think this is the potential that Pavan can definitely do. We saw how low of 200 count he can get, how good his accuracy can be. It's the misses that just got in his way, and now once you remove the misses, when you take that out of isolation, you can see how well Thailand can perform with just Pavan absolutely demolishing any shots on their way.
And I think it's safe to say that Pavan, he's woken up. They have unleashed the beast, and now it's Thailand's pick. They have won a breakpoint. That was a necessary breakpoint for them to win on. And now, Thailand, after winning that LN pick, do they keep going into LN? I wouldn't say so, but honestly, they could really pick anything at this point. But the main thing is to take away is that they are now managing to combo. That is the thing that they need most right now.
Yeah, that's for sure. I think maybe LN2 just be, actually going to be LN1, yeah. It's going to be one of the LNs. I think LN1 makes quite a lot of sense. I think we're going to be seeing Kiru as well. That's like one of my biggest concerns before is that Kiru might not be capable of playing these LNs, but after seeing how they play on LN3, I think everyone's definitely very capable for Kiru as well. So I think the lineup is going to stay the same.
Yeah, we saw Kira keep up with
Ruby
Parasol
fell
and
off
really all of them as
so
well.
hard.
So Kira was doing really well. And if he was doing that well on LN1 is really the type of map that Kira in particular should shine on even more. So I would expect Kira to even potentially beat some of the Chinese players on this map. And if Pavan and Konkawa can keep going like they just did, this might actually be Thailand's best pick, funnily
หัว
enough.
เก่าของซาเลมอ่ะ
So I
เดี๋ยว
do
ออฟ
think
แบบ
Kuru is
และ
actually really more than capable of keeping up with these types of maps. I think in LN3 he only missed on the really bursty sections like the LN rolls and whatnot, but we don't really have that in this LN1 pick, and this is 4 minutes long as well, similar to that of LN3, and that consistency that we see in that, if they can carry them over to LN1, we can see another dominant performance, and this could go 2 to 3.
But
there's also, we can see China still.
แบบมันแอ
They
ค
did
ยาก
beat out on LN1
มันแอคยากแล้วก็คอมโบยากพร้อมๆกันนะ
last time, if I remember correctly.
ที่รู้ได้เปรียบตรงที่แอคยากแต่เสียเปรียบตรงที่คอมโบยาก
LN1 you see Donex, Parasol Tree, and Yasutai was the same lineup.
อุ้ย
Here we go,
Parasol
Parasol Tree with the first drop, and that's actually a really disgusting drop.
Donex
And so is Donex actually dropping down, and now China just
Parasol
less than
โคตร
400
big drop
combos
อะ
in,
big drop จัด
only has one
ลง
full combo.
98เลยแต่ก็
Yeah,
น่าจะ
that
รีคอเวอ
Parasol
ร์ได้อ
tree
ยู่นะ
misses in particular, that's 98%. And the accuracy is going to be well in favor of Thailand for a very long time. It's going to take so long.
แบบนี้มัน
Parasol tree
มัน
to catch
4
up.
นาที
Donex
ต่อ
and
เนื่องอะ
Yasutai
ท่อนพักอยู่ไหน
also
ก็ไม่รู้
below the longest accuracy on Thailand as well.
ท่อนพักอยู่ไหนก็ไม่รู้
Yeah, I think regardless of those misses that we've seen from China there,
เพราะว่าเดี๋ยวไปวัดกันท้ายเพลง
Thailand
อ่ะ
do find those misses to trade it back. As we see
แค่
from
ต้น
Kongawa,
เพล
they've
งก็
still
เริ่ม
got
เห็น
the
แล้ว
accuracy lead, and he's gonna get back above that 400 combo cap, and you can see the score has barely been phased at all. Even more misses coming out, but it's just not really gonna change.
Might want to be careful with that. I think with enough misses, like around double-digit misses, that could actually change it. But still, this is a really long map, and for like an 8,000 point lead for this long of a map, they need a lot more misses. And you can see right now, Parasol Tree.
I know.
He has kept up his
แต่ว่า
combo,
มันเป็น
the
คอมโบ
accuracy
เก
is
มแต่
below
แอคเกม
99%,
อ่ะ
and that I think that is the score lead right now between Thailand and China.
โน้ตเกม
Right now, Kira, Konkawa, Donex, and Yasin Fanboy, all four of that bottom row right now,
อันนั้นใคร
99.4
เอ็น
just
เปล่า
like
น่าจะ
that.
ใครเอ็นนะ
Was that a real miss or a decline? I can't really tell from Yasin
that's
Fanboy.
real.
รู้ไปอัน
That
นั้น
was
น่าจะ
real,
ของ
and
จริง
that's a fairly big lead now in favor of Thailand. 15,000 points as
ใครเอ็นจริงด้วย
is the one that's really making the difference as far as this. Oh, that was a fake drop, wasn't it? Yeah, Yasin Fanboy, 3,000 combo. But no, Pavan's accuracy is really what's keeping this in the lead for Thailand right now. 99.6 is so much higher than everyone else in the lobby.
เนี่ยท่อนพักว่ะนี่มันท่อนพักนี่ว่ะ
Still, Thailand
ท่อน
keeping
พัก
that
ตอนครึ่งแมปพอดี แล้วก็เข้าต่อเลย
now
ไปต่อ
just only approaching
เนี่ย
the halfway mark
นิ่ง
of
ไป
this
อ่ะ
map, and
นิ่ง
Thailand
เกินไป
still seemingly able to hold
โค
on
ตร
to
อิ
that
ลีโก้
8,000
โอ้ย
point lead.
โอ้ย
Kongawa
เชน
finding
มิส
really ugly misses there, and still, like even with those bad drops, they have still got the lead. It's
อัน
not
นี้น่า
changing
จะ
much
ลืม
further.
น่าจะลืมไม่ไหวแล้วเนี่ยแอค
Back now, China only losing by 2,000 points. This can change at just any moment. One miss. That's all it takes. They can go all the way back, but still Thailand are just holding really strong with
เนี่ย
that
ดูดิ
accuracy.
consistency โคตร illegal
This
อ่ะ
is getting dangerous.
แล้วทำไมมิดแล้วมันไม่ขึ้นแล้วลีดมันไม่ลงวะ ทำไมมิดแล้วลีดมันเพิ่มอ่ะ ใครมันดรอปแอคเนี่ย อ๋อเนี่ยซันดรอปแอคอยู่เนี่ยซันดรอปแอคอยู่
Still 6,000 points.
ไอ้หน้ามันทำได้ไงวะ
Keep the lead.
ดูดิคอมโบมันตัวเบิร์
Doesn't get Tassel. I think this
อ้าว
might
เอ้
be.
ยอันนั้นอัน
And
ต
the
ราย
drops
ละ
haven't
อันนั้นอันต
dropped.
รายละ
Hero drops.
Another
The
Talaya.
Tassel has claimed 2
โอ้
combos from Thailand.
Oh my God.
Haven't drops again.
This is gonna go
I was
fast.
about to say. Yeah, it's gonna go cross course actually right now, but I think it's gonna go back to Thailand in a bit because of how strong Thailand's accuracy is after this.
อันนี้มิดไม่ได้แล้วเนี่ย
I don't know, there's not long left of the map, and it's only 1,500 points.
มันยังใกล้ขนาดนี้ได้ไงวะมันใกล้ขนาดนี้ได้ไงวะ
1,000 points is
แค่ดูคอม
really
โบ
no
มันก็
long
แบบ
left. Thailand need to hold on to these combos. One miss, and there might not be enough
ดู
time to
ดิ
bring it back.
consistency โคตร illegal อะคอมโบ 6,000 กันหมดเลย
But Yasin Fanboy finds the drop that favors Thailand a little bit, even though it was traded from Kiru. And this lead is going to start moving over, but Kiru finds a miss.
Still some more time. We still have around 10% of the map left.
Wow,
Thailand's accuracy just remains
okay.
but Thailand with a
That's a
miss.
joke,
That might
yeah.
be the undoing. China still
Oh,
has 2 really big combo for Parasol
7,000
Donex. We're approaching the end of the map. Is there gonna be any more misses right now?
อ๋อโอเค
At the very
เนี่ยอย่าง
end,
ที่เขาบอก
China
ไป
are
เจอกัน
just
ท้าย
not
แมป
missing.
นะ
They're refusing to miss, and they might take the break point again.
That's from that went from a 10,000 point lead in Thailand's favor for most of that map to almost 10,000 point lead in China's favor. Right at the very end, we see loads of misses on that guitar solo. And look at the accuracies from Thailand. Just so well matched. And when you have that against China, I mean, it really shows how they're winning for most of this map, but the miscount is really what went against them in this map.
โอ้โห
That is for
Good.
sure. You can see all 3 Chinese players
ตอนแรกเป็น
having
accuracy
more than
เกมตอนหลังเป็น combo
6,800
เกม
combo.
What
And
the
I think that's
fuck?
just that has been the winning recipe for China for the past 2 weekends so far. It's just they just don't drop. While the other teams they're much more well favored when it comes to accuracy. China just doesn't care. We're just gonna get like 6,000 combo, 7,000 combo.
Just the ultimate strategy. Don't miss. That's it. Just don't miss and you'll win. It doesn't matter about the accuracy that much. China, they can still hold 99%. They're still holding decent accuracy, and that's all they need if they can pull off 7,000 combos of all of their players.
Yeah, it did not look very great at
Oh,
the very
it's
start
meaning.
for China, but also
Unique damn.
and China now going straight into SV1. Thailand wants to get time up, but can't do that until it's your pick, so they're going to be forced into SV1, and this is a pick that China seem heavily favored on.
เย็ดไว้2 ดาวเอง
It's
2.3 ดาว
2.1 star. How
Nice,
hard could it
relax.
possibly be?
ง่ายสุดละ 2.3 ดาวเอง
Yeah, 2.3 stars, guys. This is like
That's
what,
not
1 note per second.
ใช่
Easy,
ง่ายสุด
right?
ละง่ายมาก
แต่เรา
Obviously, you know, why is it in grand finals in the first place?
มา
Okay,
อยู่ใน
I
แกรน
think
ด์ไฟนอลได้อย่าง
I
ไร
don't want to say too much, you know, beforehand, but Thailand has not won a single SC pick for the past.
เห็
I
น
don't
โช
know
ว์
how
เคส
many
แล้ว
years
คือ
now.
เทเลพอร์ต
And
ลองโน้ต
I
เที่
think
ยอะไรก็
Thailand
ไม่
is
รู้
also not here,
แค่
which is like their
2
main
ดาว
SC player, and they're not here. And China, who has kind of been quite insane on SC, they beat Japan on SC, they beat South Korea on SV. Like they were the surprising SV team that no one expected them to be.
Specifically,
Why is
Ganyu
it two
Angel, who
star?
I expect is going to be coming in here for China. One of the best performing SV players in this tournament for sure. And yeah, as you said, Thailand, not only have they not won an SV pick, so far this tournament,
No,
none of
be
the
ranked
picks
as
have
me.
looked even remotely close. I think it's been like a 1 million plus score difference on every SV pick that they've played. So very much this is the free point for China, and it's a very brutal timing to be pulling out as well because they're already 3 points up in the match.
And yeah, Thailand's missing one of their players as well. It's really not going to be in favor for them here, but maybe they put in a good amount of practice into this map. I mean, that chance is still there, and this map is a lot more memory focused as well, so I guess we will see how this plays out just from the first 20 seconds.
No B
So I
rank.
kind of stand corrected here. Ganyu Angel's not even going to be joining apparently. They have better SV players for this one, I guess.
Yes. I was also point that out.
อันนี้น่าจะโดนนำสักล้านสี่เอาไม่ใช่ล้านสาม
core SE team. They just have 4 or 5 players in that team. Turks is up. Who
น่าจะโดน
played
นำสัก
in
ล้านสอง
SV1 last week, who got 982k on SV1. And mind you, that was, get this, the lowest score. That was the lowest score on their team. 982k last weekend.
ฟาร์มแต้มฟรีจากไทยแลนด์
And you know, I play Flashlight as well. It makes sense in our maps. This is not one of those maps. So, okay, good start.
Yeah, okay.
No fails as well.
I think it's the theme that we've kind of seen
The
throughout
theme.
this tournament, with players not having enough practice with the FD maps. I think Drew in this case maybe no practice at all, which is why he's opting for Flashlight. 47% act this early on. Okay, so it seems like China
เอา
might
ก่อน
just
ก
take
วี
this
ฝึก
point.
มาไม่บอก
Just might. There's still a chance. There is still a chance.
Only 100,000 points in the first few seconds of the map. No big deal.
No biggie at all. I think while this map is ongoing, I think it's a good time to start discussing about maybe what Thailand should strategize on their next pick, because they did ask for a timeout.
I mean, yeah, Thailand, they have shown really good performance on LN3, and it was very close on LN1 as well, but really they just come down to that combo. I wouldn't be surprised maybe if they still want to keep going down that LN path, go for LN2. But also, I mean, talking about this match, Turk still on that 99.6, almost halfway through the map, and this map is very memory focused, got a lot of fake trills
เฮ้ย
as
มันเก็บ
well.
สกอร์ปะเนี่ยพี่ I know มันเก็บสกอร์ SV ปะเนี่ย
I mean, this the fact that China's already like tripling the
เฮ้ย
amount
ไอ
of
โน่
points
เขาว่ามันมีโอกาสที่มัน
we're
เก็บ
not
สกอร์
even-
SV
we're
แล้ว
only
เนี่ย
halfway
ผู้เล่น
through.
SV
It's just
เก่ง
kind of
ที่สุดใน
scary
จีนไม่ได้มาลง
to see
อ่ะ
how strong China is
ทำไม
as
ตีไม่ได้เลยวะ
I think it's really unexpected. I think we've seen China
ไม่
as
คิดว่า
really
คิดว่า
solid
อเมริกา
SVT, but
อเมริกา
nowhere
มัน
to
จะ
this
แบน
caliber where they can
ไม่จีนไม่แบน SV หรอกจีนอะเปิด
when it comes to SC scores.
แต่อเมริกาแบน SV แน่นอน 100%
เขาว่าถ้าเป็นเขาก็น่าจะ
Yeah,
โปร
just
เทค
letting
ไป
this
นั่น
play
แหละ
out a little bit. 1 million
หรือว่าหรือว่า
views
มัน
for sure.
SV
It's,
2ปะ
a
วะ
little bit of a gap.
SV จริงของจีนในคิดว่า1หรือ
But
2
yeah, I mean, we could just see
ของ
how
เหรียญวิ
this
สอง
this pattern can be. That is not a trill. That is a core jack pattern right there.
Yeah, definitely throw you off, and I think Bachelate and Kiru, both players, probably not realizing that. It seems like they're both start reading
โอ้โห
Kakawi.
หลานฮะ
1%
เนี่ย
act.
เขาบอกล้านสี่อาจจะน้อยไปจริงด้วย
Thailand match Kankawi's score is still super dominant from China here.
คะแนน
At least all players on that 97%. And Kankawi, I think, having disconnected there before the map finished.
No, I think that's a fail.
ตาม
I think that's a fail. I
It's
think
an HP
บางเก้า
fail.
บาง
I
เก้า
also want to say so. I think Turks actually.
Turks is
อู้
crazy.
หก
The
มือ
Turks actually won re-rate against the Thailand team. Yeah. Okay. So okay. Let me just say this. So Thailand scored 941k, and Turks scored 983k. So the whole Chinese, Donex and Yasin fanboy could just not play at all, and Turks would have still won.
Yeah, it just goes to show the dangers of sight reading and SV map.
1v3
These things happen, but now that is the only SV map in the pool available for China out of the way. So Thailand now most likely going to use their timeout as they have been wanting to for the last pick. And yeah, really, I do think they might opt for the LN, but I really don't know what they're thinking at this time.
No, I think they might go for war. I think they have to risk it and go for war, be more techie rice, like for example rice 5 or even rice
อยากเห็นไลฟ์พิซซ่าจังเลย
bringing back
แต่
Parponga
วัน
maybe
นี้
now he
ส่ง
has enough
ปาวิน
time
ไม่ค่อย
to
ดีอะ
warm up back again.
ไม่
We
อยาก
haven't
ให้
seen
เล่น
him since the second pick in
ไม่อยาก
rice
ให้เล่น
2, so
ไลฟ์
I think he
5
should have enough time
แต่ถ้าไม่เล่นไลฟ์5เราจะเล่นอะไรอะ
future rice. That's going to be my, I guess, my prediction. Either rice,
ให้บิ๊ก
maybe
หนึ่ง
rice 6 actually. They did beat the US in rice 6 last weekend.
It's such a difficult question though, like what should they pick, because it feels like in every single pick so far, it's just been China winning off of combo. China have just been missing less, so if the strategy is Thailand pick the tech picks, like, are Thailand gonna try to make China miss? Because that doesn't seem like it's going to happen given how the flow of the game has gone so far. Thailand have been the ones to find more misses, so regardless of what they pick, I think really what has to happen is Thailand really needs to focus a bit more on the combo side of things.
Yeah, and just to add on to that, in the last round, Thailand did beat out China on Rice 2, but when you look at these other maps, it really just doesn't seem like there's much that they can pick. Rice 2 is already out of the way, and China beating Thailand on Rice 5 and Rice 6, so it could just be the territory that Thailand has to go for if they don't want to opt for the same result as last round. And LN, like I say, might be a bit too risky, but it really depends on how confident they're feeling. And we might even see a hybrid, maybe a hybrid 3 potentially.
Yeah, I think hybrid 3 is a pretty solid core, so I think China, while they have the combo, but I think seeing how hybrid 3 is super accuracy based, because just how hard, how abrasive the patterns can be. I think the combos will be able to save it's just how many potential act drops place that is littered throughout the map.
เหตุผลคือมันโดนลากไปเที่ยวเชียงใหม่
อ๋อเหรอ
ก็เลยไปขอผู้ปกครองวองเกอร์ว่าให้มาเล่นที่บ้านฮารากิโตะก่อนได้ไหม
But yeah, it's just a rough situation. I would say if there is anything, you would try to look for the least physical map. I think Thailand have really been kind of out physicality as it were in a lot of this when it comes to the combo. But the problem is, grand finals pool, can you really pick any of these maps and say that it's
Thailand
not
just
physical?
got to lock in, just need to lock in.
Yeah, so that's why I'm a bit more scared.
แต่คนนี้มันโหวตอะไรคนนี้มันโห
You
วต
just have
ที
to
ม
risk it when you're 1 to 5
ไม่ดูนะ
down.
เขาดูเรโช
You really
โหวต
don't
ดิ
have many more avenues to pick.
เฮ้ย
And
มัน
when
โหวตหนักไทยแลนด์กันโอ้ยจุ๊บ
Rice in hybrid and in
ทำไม
There's really not
ทำไม
much
เขา
you
ไม่
can
ล
do
ง
other
ตัง
than
ค์วะ
risk it.
ทำไมเขาไม่
I
ลง
think
ตังค์
hybrid
วะ
3 hybrid
โอ้ย
3
เมกา
or
เจอกัน
rice
นะครับ
6 would be
เมกาเอาไปเลย100,000ทั้งตัวยกตัว
I mean,
ให้
it
เม
doesn't
กา
seem
ย
like
ก
they've
จั
got
กร
many options at this point. Thailand, I mean, they are 4 points down, and they
ไลท์หกจริงด้วย
in
เนี่ย
fact, go for Rice 6, the
Prediction
somewhat
ผม
dumpy speed map. And this map, we were talking about how maybe you should pick something a bit less physical. I think this map is quite physical.
quite physical.
They have picked it regardless, and of course we should be having Parponga coming back in as well for Thailand after having a bit of a break, trying to fix up some of the issues that were happening earlier on when it comes to the combo. I mean, the positive side of things is that, in the past few picks at least, Pavan has looked well and truly online, has been performing at a very high level, and Konkawa is still performing well as well, so if they can start performing better when it comes to these Rise picks, this could be good, but, after showing some, full combos on the side of China, it's a bit hard to ask for that.
That is true, but I think, as you said before, Pavan is now finally switched on, and Parponga, I think he can definitely match one of the China's third play, but it just all depends on the fact that Thailand needs to get 2 really solid scores from Pavan and Konkawa to be able to match that of Donix and Parasol Tree.
Yeah, I mean, we even seen it on the LNs as well, that these guys can just miss. They can get like 5 more misses than China, but still win just because of the accuracy alone. As long as you don't see any massive drops come out from Thailand, and as long as they can hold on to the accuracy. Now, I know this map is Rice, plays a lot differently than LN on with regards to accuracy, but still, they can still bring this back as long as they get decent combos.
I just also want to point out that China did ban Rice 1. So maybe they're not too comfortable with streamy ES pattern, and this is the most, I guess, similar to Rice 1 as well. So maybe this is also quite a tactical pick from Thailand as well.
See how it ends up going for them. Of course, can't be affording really any more breakpoints, I would say. Already 5-1 in the score. Thailand 3 breakpoints down at the moment. So they're going to have to be winning their own picks for sure for the rest of the match. It's going to have to start here. Everyone off to a fairly good start, but this one is very bursty map.
Very bursty indeed.
เอาจริงแบบนี้ถ้าคิดดูดีๆแล้วมันก็เฟเวอร์ทีมเลย
Kawhi still above the 99.9, but Pavan the first one to find that miss in this map very early on and giving China just a slight lead, but I don't know why it does. Managed to trade it back, but a little bit less dirty there, and I think Thailand are still going to be behind just a little bit. But wow, these misses coming out from both teams just there.
อย่างที่เขาบอกปะปงคือแอคไม่ไหว
and we
แล้
saw
ว
Paraponga actually still holding the combo, but the
คอมโบ
accuracy.
ไม่ไหวแท้
Surprisingly, now the accuracy is on China's side. Maybe China's physicality is just still super high right now. They can still play this match. Haven't with a drop again. Traded by Donike, so actually.
พี่โดนมิสได้ยังไงวะ
Way above everyone. I think that's why the score is still really close. Right? It's just all Konkawi.
This is such a
แต่ปาปง
weird
เกอร์มันก็
dynamic
เอฟซีรอน
right
เหมือ
now.
นกันนะเว้ย
Konkawa is so far ahead. Paponga and Pavan right now the lowest 2 accuracies in the whole lobby as well. Somehow managing to balance each other out here. But it's been the misses from Pavan really. The misses from Pavan have been so messy, dropping accuracy so much. But that also means that right now, if Pavan holds together the combo, his accuracy is going to start shooting up. It's already at 99.35, already catching up to
นี่มันไม่
Donix.
ใช่ BPM เชนนี่หว่ามัน
And yeah,
ปรับ
China
snap
did have
เฉย
a much stronger lead at one point, and they have managed to bring it back down to only 2,000 points. I think they're more than capable of bringing this back on accuracy alone. But Parponger, even though he's got the incredible combo, the accuracy just not quite there, and that's something similar to what we've seen with China. And Parponger with the really nasty misses. That is a huge lead to China.
โอ้โดนคีย์บอร์ดเล่นอีกแล้วปาปงเกอร์โดนคีย์บอร์ดเล่นอีกแล้ว
Much can be done at this point.
That's an
Yeah, I
insane miss.
คีย์บอร์ด
I think that drop there might have sealed it. It's 30,000
Keyboard again.
points lead for
So
a
much
Rice snap. It's really hard for Thailand to take this back. Despite Konkawi just doing Konkawi things is just not enough. The
What
team
the
scoring
fuck?
score is just not
994
there. And we look at China right now. They're all just super close together. I don't know what high. It's actually at 99.7. Donix and Parasol Tree holding around 80k pace.
That's a
And that is
messed up score. That is a messed up score from Konkawa.
No, you did not just do that. You did not just do that. No. What?
On a map like this, in Grand Finals map pool, Konkawi on race 6, V1SS, and not even that, the ratio as
อันนั้น
well.
อัน
How
นั้น
can
อันนั้น
you
คิด
do
ว่า
this?
ใครสู้ได้บ้างวะ
No one else even FC'd. He got less 200s than anyone else got misses. Doesn't even make sense.
I don't know. I'm just done. Like, how is he doing this? But at the same time though, how is China also doing this with a really solid team score? 2.94 million on a map like this is absolutely bonkers. And now China's just insta-picking Hybrid 3. Actually, that's one of the maps that we suggest Thailand should pick, but actually it's going to be China picking this.
Yeah, they waited no time there, and I do think Thailand can take this point. This map, I would like to say, is not very physical, but the patterns are very. That's where the difficulty comes from, in the patterning. And I just think that favors Thailand here, especially with their incredible accuracy, but still, maybe from what we've seen in these previous maps with the consistency issues that Thailand seem to be having, just finding those strange misses. Could see the same thing here, but Thailand really need to step up, and now is the time to do that.
How did Konkawa do that? What the
ยังตัดได้ไหม
Stuck in the past.
I'm still like, I yeah,
That
same.
was like a bursty dump map. You shouldn't be hacking that.
I'm like also just like, I've lost my
โอเค
ability to commentate.
มิกุมาเล่นเพราะว่าคีย์บอร์ด
But
ปาปง
here's
เกอร์
the
ไม่
thing
ได้
though,
ไม่ไหว
go back like 2 years in the past,
GG.
Konkawa was not a late game player.
95% incoming
Just 2 years ago, this was the story of Thailand when Pavan was trying to carry all of the the matches into the late game. Now we're seeing kind of the opposite. Konkawa is the one that's trying to drag Thailand across the line here.
Yeah, that's for sure. But now Konkawa needs to continue dragging Thailand across because now they're playing with sudden death. Any more point and that is going to be it.
sudden death ของ
And
จริง
China, actually no, for this map, it's going to be very interesting because I think any 99% plus is just going to be an extremely good score. I do not expect everyone here to get above 99%. And Kiru actually going to be subbing. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, you just made me check the mods for a second there. When you
Yeah.
said that I'm playing with sudden death, like no way. But
Let's see. Early on, Konkawa finding that miss, traded back by Yasun Fanboy very early on finding these misses, and Thailand I think they just have
เฮ้ยเขาว่าแบบนี้
slight
มัน
accuracy lead, but
แบบนี้
Kiru
มัน
finding
ง่ายกว่า มันดู
really
ง่ายกว่า
disgusting
Angel
misses this early
Echo
on.
อะ
A 3-minute map, I mean, can go either way, but that is already down to 98%. What can you really do at this point? Need to hold on to the accuracy as much as you can.
you need to hold on to the combo because I mean, even though it is a big
Yeah,
accuracy drop as well,
ตามนั้น
and no one that's missing on this is going to find clean misses, and Yasun Fanboy does miss
ชนะ
again,
อย่าง
so
ใกล้ชนะ
if
แล้ว
China
อาวุธ
does find any big misses here,
อีกนิดเดี
this
ยวจะชนะ
accuracy
แล้ว
could definitely swing in favor of Thailand, even though they're at a bit of a deficit right now.
ไทยที่
Yeah,
เขา
it also does help that Pavin's actually holding a 99.7. When Konkawa is down, your brother-in-arms Pavin is here to rescue Thailand from the depths of hell. 6-1 down, Pavin's carrying his way right now, less than 1,000 points, a bit of a break. Oh, it's now 3-digit points lead.
น่ากลัวว่ะ
And Kiru on that 98, and the score lead is still
มาแล้ว
this
เข้า
close.
ท่อน
Kiru
นี้
about
นะ
to get about to that 99% accuracy in Thailand, about to take the score lead back halfway through the map, and like I said, this is sudden death at this point. Thailand need to take this point. They need to win 5 points in a row, and it does seem like they can, but Pavin and Kiru find those misses betrayed by Yasun Fanboy. This score lead is only 3,000, but they need
เริ่ม
to
ไป
get
แล้ว
above that 400 combo cap. They want to at least bring this score back.
คิรุรุ
Now
น่าจะเริ่มหลุด
5,000
เยอะ
points.
แล้ว
Donek
โอ้
Pavin finding those trades, but still
พาราโซ
loads of map left to go, and Thailand have more than
ปล่อยเขา
capable of
ไป
พารา
แล้ว
โซ
back.
มันกวี
But it really feels like, you know, if
yeah.
Thailand want a chance here, 2 more misses for Thailand. But if Thailand really want to have a chance, it feels like they need a lead over China.
โอ้โห
going
ท่อนนี้
into
โค
the
ตร
last
หนา
map.
เนี่ย
China
เห็นได้
is
ชัดว่า
just
มิ
so
กูฟิสิก
good
ไม่ถึง
towards the
ละ
end of these maps.
เนี่ยฟิสิกไม่
That's
ถึง
for sure, and this is more like
Physical
dance
ไม่ถึง
sections as well. I
เอ
think
อ
this is where Kiru struggles a lot. It just can't hold the combos together right now. So is Pavin. Now his accuracy is dropping down to 99.5 compared to before when he was 99.7. Parasol Tree still holding the full
yeah,
combo,
physical.
fighting against Pavin and Konkawa's score right now. Konkawa's dropped. Everyone's accuracy has been reset, but Thailand, and I think that might have been it. There's still a bit more of the map left, but now
แรง
it's
หมด
already
ชัวร์ตรงนี้
50,000 points.
แรงหมดแล้ว
98%. I'm getting really scared for Thailand right now.
Yeah, it seems like it's gonna be the final nail in the coffin there. There's really not much map left to go. 60,000 point lead. This is somewhat unrecoverable, and I mean, this is such a huge lead for China to have, and the closing off the map. This is the biggest lead I think we've seen besides the SV map. This is an absolute performance from China here.
And China, that's it. Yeah, China are going to be top 2 in the tournament. First time that they're ever in the podium for the 4K World Cup, and they're going to go straight up to 2nd place at minimum. Of course, still 1 more match to be played in the
ทีแรง
tournament.
แต่ว่า
โอ้โห
Thailand
ปาวิน
getting
หก
knocked
เขียว
out
ปาวิน
here
หกเขียว
in the third,
ปาวิน
still
หก
making
เขียว
the
ได้ไง
podium
แบบนี้
themselves.
Pavin's accuracy though, 6-200, very good fight trying to put up there, but unfortunately, yeah, just the massive score lead in Kiru, 35 misses, and most of those misses were found towards the end of the map there, so I mean, there was still room for Thailand to take that, and I think throughout this entire match, there was room for Thailand to take some of these points, but really, they just come down to China having these incredible combos.
Yeah, that's for sure. And now the US just saying on the winners bracket, I think they must be quite scared seeing how deadly China's
เอ้ย
consistency
โฮสต์มันจะให้เราเล่นทีวีไหมเนี่ย
It's
มัน
just
ไม่น่าจะ
a
ให้เราเล่น
performance
ที
and a
วี
half
เนี่ย
from China. But on the other hand, we just
อ๋อ
would like to
น่าจะ
congratulate
นั่งเล่นทีวีตอนไม่ส
China
ตรี
for
ม
making
แน่
it
เลย
this far.
เออ
They fell just short last year, making it to top 4, losing against Indonesia in the podium match, and now they made it to top 3. And I think even if they lost against China, I think they should be proud of themselves for how much progress the Thailand
ท็อป
community,
3 ชิว
the Armenia community has made.
top 3
Yeah, absolutely.
ปาปง
Not
คือ
a team that anyone would have expected being top 3, you know, a couple of years ago, but these players have seriously improved on Thailand to a massive extent. They fully deserve this top 3 finish this year after beating teams like South Korea earlier.
หน้า
But
เศร้าที่แก
China
นไฟ
are
นอล
on
จะมี
an
แต่ 7-1
absolute tear. They have gone through a pretty insane lower bracket run currently
พรุ่ง
and
นี้ก็น่า
keeping
จะ
it going
7-1
as
หรือ
well
เปล่า
all the way into the final grand
คิดว่า
final
จีนมัน
match.
มีอะไรน่าพลิก
Of
น่า
course,
น่า
China versus USA
น่า
going
ต
to
ก
be
อยู่
happening
ในเวโน
tomorrow
กับ NV ก็
at
ไม่
a
น่ามี
similar kind of time.
Yeah, and I mean, China going against the United States after the performance that we've seen today, United States do look like such a dominant team, but China also really showing a dominant performance today. So the match tomorrow might be one of the best grand finals matches in the Mania World Cup.
Yeah, that is for sure. And it, you know, I just also want to point out, so China, they have been on a miracle losers bracket run. They only dropped 9 maps in 5 matches
ปิด
so
สตรี
far.
มแล้วดีกว่า
In the losers bracket, they only dropped 9
GG
points
GG ครับ
against Thailand, Vietnam, Chile, South Korea,